Hey everybody, this is your boy Zero, up for another Gundam review. In this episode, we're going to cover the Reborns Gundam from Gundam 00. So this is the one of the quote-unquote Dark Gundams, aka piloted by one of the villains of the series. Honestly, I'm not going to be lying here. This is one of my favorite designs from Gundam 00. Specifically the head. It is like the most menacing looking Gundam ever made. And I love it. But, personal bias, it just looks cool. Not a huge fan of the color scheme. I think it needs a little bit more black. But I'm okay with it. And I'm not a huge fan of the Canon form. But I'm willing to tolerate its existence a little bit. I probably will never transform it, but hey, that's just me. So let's get into the review and talk about the positives and the negatives of this really cool looking Gundam. And so, here's the Reborns Gundam with everything that came in box. The sticker sheet, the two little hands for when he goes in Canon Mode, because you cannot put on both hands at the same time. I think if this ever got made into a master grade or a perfect grade, you should be able to. I doubt a real grade could do because it's the same size as this. So, yeah. And it came with the beam rifle, or the GN beam rifle, and the shield, which I think the parts of... Yep, okay, they'll pull out. So, one major flaw. This shield does not hold in tightly. I think it's because the arms are loose because they're supposed to turn around, flip around because of the whole transformation gimmick. But to do so, they sacrifice tension into the hole, so it doesn't stay in properly. And if you're not careful, it will fall out. Because literally, while posing this, it kept falling out. I'm like, oh my god, stay in the hole. So, for the sake of the review, I'm not going to try to mess with it. I'm just going to leave it to the side. And another thing, it has the weird color inaccuracy as the beam itself is supposed to be orange and it's clear. This just has to be like the weirdest color inaccuracy, because I'm not against it, because it's kind of cool to have a clear beam saber, but it's supposed to be orange. It literally went the total, like, you didn't even bother to bust up the pink, stereotypical pink beam. You decided to go, effort. We're just going to go with no color, which makes no sense to me, but hey, what can I tell you? Aside from that, let's talk about the articulation. Let's just get the beam saber out of the way. Which is weird. You think because the shield wouldn't be able to stay steady, the gun won't. But now, since you can put it through the hand, which is one of those you just slide in, you don't have to pull the back of the hand apart, which is, in my opinion, so much more convenient. But no, since you can put the handle inside the hand and this can lock on the back, it's more stable, which I love. Alright, so let's do the articulation. Due to the GN drives being the back of the arm, you don't get a lot of bending backwards, or forward, surprisingly. You figure a Gundam of this age, you should have better arm bending, but since you can rotate the hand 160 degrees, you get a slightly better bend at the midway point. I know it's supposed to bend like that. I have never met a human arm that can bend that awkwardly, but hey. That's what we're going to get for articulation here. So we take the W, we'll take the L and the W where we can get it. This arm all the way up. All the way down. You can't go 360 because it's supposed to go 360 for various reasons, transformations included. This is not a paralyzed back flap due to the fact, again, transformations involved. So it has to be able to turn, because this is also supposed to be another set of rifles. But this is the leg all the way back. I do like the fact that the front skirt is actually, you have to snip these independently so they can both move up and down. So that's always a positive, so you don't have to do it yourself. The leg all the way up. The knee bend. All really good. I do like the fact that the knee joint bend here. You can see the armor move with the knee, which is great. the legs have can't speak to them this morning. Decent articulation. You know, you can close it, open them. Then the head is on a ball joint, so you get all the wiggles, which is great. Again, I just love how menacing it looks. The funnels on his back are both cannons and bits, which I enjoy. The face guard for the back face, up, down, that's all you get. And, of course, the exerting, and that goes up and down. These can pop off, be independent, because they're supposed to be funnels, so there's that. The beam saber goes up here, and that joint goes up and down, and yeah, there you go. But be careful, you don't hear like a snap when you put this in, so you may not have, either you put it in all the way, or you may not have put it in all the way, so you gotta be careful when you put that in. And as you can see, these can spin 360, so there's that. We get a decent ab crunch, which is great. And there is, of course, a huge sticker sheet, but honestly, I do not remember where these are supposed to go. So, and I really don't mind the color as it is. I'm more personally if it to be more black than white, but that's just a personal gripe because, you know, my favorite colors are red, black, and gold, so. And the yellow wants to be a little bit darker, but hey, again, that's just a bias. The problem is that certain parts that would be better if they were plastic or stickers, like the vents here, or actually from the sticker sheet, and it's like a little black plastic would have been fine here. I can take a little yellow here as a sticker, but or you know, have that be a yellow sticker. You really phoned it in there, but I have done episodes recently with a lot more sticker inaccuracy. The grunt suits from the Xeon from the Universal Century, Masters of. And, of course, the old school seed kits. Masters of, I need paint to make this complete. So, I'm going to attempt the transformation. So, I'll see you guys in a few. Wish me luck. Because I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. So, this is Canon Mode. Like I said, not a huge fan. Yeah, no, I don't really like it. It doesn't look as clean as it does, like, even in the manual. It looks like a clunky mess. You don't lose anything, which is positive, but it just doesn't look or feel right, if you understand what I'm saying. Oh, hold on. I gotta twist these to the side. There we go. But yeah. I do like it that, you know, when you transform the legs, the stickers you put on the back, you know, are revealed of the legs, which is pretty cool. But, I don't know. I'm not feeling it personally. So, I'm going to revert this back to normal, and then I'm going to go to the... Because now the articulation's kind of weird. I do like the fact that it has some weird, like, vulture legs now. That's the only funny thing I find about this. The thing else is, I'm not a fan. I am really not a fan of this transform state. So, but if you are, great. So I'm going to revert this back to normal, and then we'll talk about my final opinions on this thing. So, all in all, I do really enjoy the Reborns Gundam in its entirety. I'm not a fan of its canon form, as I stated before, and personal bias, you know, it could be a bit darker in color. But hey, plus side, if it falls, the wings, the funnel / wing-like parts can be used as a great back prop. So, positive. All in all, it's a solid kit. It doesn't have a bad waist, bad legs. The articulation's decent on it. But personally, I hate the the transformation to Canon Mode. It's not complicated by any means, but it just doesn't look good. At least in my opinion, you know. If you like it, more power to you. I'm not going to say you're wrong. I'm just saying I don't like it. It's not 100% color accurate due to the beam saber and which is supposed to be orange, but hey, whatever. But that's just me. So I picked this up at Galactic Toys. If you want one, pick one up. Want to support the channel, links are down below. I'll catch you guys in the next episode, and have a nice day. Peace out. Also, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I can't believe I almost forgot that. So, yeah. Peace out, everybody.